Okay, so last class we have seen what is discrete Fourier transform. So it is a derived version of discrete time Fourier transform. That is what we have discussed. Today we'll exactly understand what is the equation for finding the discrete Fourier transform and then some examples. Okay, so let me write DFT and some examples. So every transform technique, what I told, there are 5 to 6 different transform technique I discussed in the previous class. So I said DTFT is performed windowing, means only one time period of one frequency period will be taken, then it will be sampled, then we get DFT. Yes or no? This is what we have seen in last class. It will be something like this. After windowing, it will become only one. After sampling, it will become. So this is a DFT. Yes or no? Finite length and discrete. So only transform technique, only a transform technique, which is finite and discrete, finite and discrete, both in time and frequency domain, is called DFT. Is it clear to all of you? Yeah, I think one of you are right. You can mute your mic. You are getting echo. Okay, fine. Wherever you find you are not following and you find difficulty, please let me know. I can explain any number of times, not a problem. So first equation you should remember, the DFT equation given by symbolic representation as capital X of k for the given time domain signal, for the given time domain signal X of n. Okay, try to understand. Symbolically, it will represent something like this. X of n. If you perform the DFT, I'll get capital X of k. If I perform inverse discrete Fourier transform, I'm going to get X of n. So X of k is given, you need to calculate like the X of n, you call IDFT. If X of n is given and you wanted to calculate like the X of k, it is called DFT. That is what important. And the equation for DFT is given by both. DFT X of k is given by summation over n is equal to 0 to n minus 1 X of n e power minus j 2 pi by capital N into nk. I will tell you what does it mean. Similarly, inverse discrete Fourier transform is given by. Just a minute, I'm getting a call. I'll be back in a minute. Okay, so let us come back to the class. So equation for the DFT is given by the above one, and equation for the inverse discrete Fourier transform is given by x of n is equal to 1 by capital N, k is equal to 0 to n minus 1, capital X of k, e power k 2 pi by capital N into nk. Okay, this is the try to remember these are the important equations to find the DFT and IDFT. So let us do one example, then we'll verify is it correct or not. Everybody is able to hear me? Tell me.
Yes, sir.
Am
What is
I-
Yes, sir.
IDFT, sir? Can you repeat that IDFT concept?
IDFT means inverse discrete Fourier transform. Means if somebody is giving the equation in the frequency domain or signal in the frequency domain, you wanted to convert back to time domain. Then we need to apply the second equation. Okay, x of k is given, x of n needs to be calculated. That is called IDFT, where frequency to time conversion. Whereas x of n is given, x of k needs to be calculated. It is time to frequency conversion. Okay. I'll give you an
Right, sir.
example. Okay, if I give an example, example one, x of n is given. The moment x of n is given means time domain it is. The symbolic representation is something like this: 1, 2, 3, 4. Only 4 samples are given, and find a DFT, something like this. Find DFT. That's it. If they say find a DFT, default you should understand x of k needs to be calculated. So what is x of k says? X of k is equal to, I go with equation 1, where n. Can you tell me how many samples are there in the given equation or given input? X of n is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4. How many samples?
4.
4 samples, yes or no?
Yes,
So,
sir.
yeah, so this is n equal to 0 sample, this is n equal to 1, this is n equal to 2, this is n equal to 3. So, I said no, total 4 samples. So, generally you consider it as a 4-point DFT. N varies from 0 to 4 minus 1, which is 3. Can I write this way? Can I write n equal to 0 to 3?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Capital N is how much? In place of capital N, what I am writing here?
4.
Because total
Four,
length.
four.
What is the length of the input sample? That is called 4. 2 pi by 4. Then what you are going to get? X of k is equal to, yeah, you can further simplify. N is equal to 0 to 3. X of n e power minus j pi by 2 nk. Can I write this way?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes,
Then
sir.
you expand. N equal to 0, if you substitute x of 0 into e power minus j 2 pi by 2, sorry, pi by 2 into 0 into k. Yes or no? Just a minute. I'm getting so many calls today. Okay, so let us continue. Yeah, so next, can you tell me what should I write here? You only tell, I will write. What I'm supposed to write? Respond.
X of 1
X of 1.
e power j pi by 2 1 into k.
Then
X of 2
hmm,
e power minus j pi by 2 2k. X of 3 e power minus j pi by 2 3k.
3k. Okay. Now, one thing you must remember, whenever I'm writing x of n, dft is x of k, generally, if n varies from 0 to 3 or 0 to capital N minus 1, k also varies from 0 to n minus 1. This is general, 99%. This is how we follow. So, in our given example, n varies from where to where? 0 to
3
k also should vary from
0 to 3
3. So, the above equation must be evaluated for how many times?
4 times
4 times. So, first one is what? X of
x of
0. Is
0.
it not? Which is k equal to 0. Is it not?
Yes, sir.
So, can you tell me what is now? X of 0 is how much? 1. Yes or no? X of 0 means n equal to 0. What is the value of x? It is 1. Correct or not?
Yes,
Here,
sir.
remember, x of n is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4. So, this is x of 0 actually. This is x of 1. This is x of 2. This is x of 3. Okay? So 1 into e power minus j pi by 2, 0 into 0, can we write?
Yes, sir.
So what is the overall value? What is the overall value?
10.
1 plus, 2 plus, 3 plus, 4. Is it not 10?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Next, you tell me x of 1. K is equal to 1. Capital X of 1 is equal to 1 into e power minus j pi by 2 into 0 into 1 plus 2 into e power minus j pi by 2 1 into 1 plus 3 into e power minus j pi by 2 2 into 1 e power minus j pi by 2 3 into 1. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So it will be 1 plus, can I write? E power 0 is 1. So 1 into 1, 1. Now what is this? 2 into e power
E-
minus j pi by 2. Can I write cos 90 minus j sin 90?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Similarly, this one is cos
Cos pi
minus
j sin pi
plus 4 into
cos 3 pi by 2.
yeah. Now you only tell me, because if you have a calculator, you can do it faster. So 1 plus, what is cos 180? Cos 90.
0.
J sin 90.
1.
Cos 180.
Minus 1.
J
0.
sin 180.
0.
So cos how much? 270.
0.
0 na?
Yes, sir.
Minus j sin 270.
Minus 1.
So now you tell me overall 1 plus. It's not 1 plus.
1 minus 2j.
1 minus 2j.
Minus 3.
Minus 3
Minus plus 4j.
plus 4j. Yes or no? So total it will be minus 2 plus 2j. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
This is x of 2 actually. Then k is equal to 2. Capital X of 2. 1 into e power minus j pi by 2 0 into 2 plus 2 into e power minus j pi by 2 into 1 into 2 3 into e power minus j pi by 2 2 into 2 correct or not?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, now you tell me again. It is 1 plus 2
E
into
power.
yes or no? 2 get cancelled, it will become 5.
Yes, sir.
Now it will be
Yes. Plus 3 into cos 2
2 get cancelled, 2 pi will be there.
minus sin 2 pi.
Yeah, now this one is
Cos 3 pi.
1 plus 2 into cos pi
Minus 1.
by sin pi
0.
cos 2 pi
1.
sin 2 pi
0.
cos 3 pi
Minus 1.
j sin 3 pi.
0.
So what is the value now again?
-2.
1 minus 2 plus 3 minus 4. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Minus 6 plus 4 minus 2. So this is your x of 2. Now only one is left, which is k equal to 3. K is equal to 3, x of 3 is equal to 1 into e power minus j pi by 2 0 into 3 plus 2 into e power minus j pi by 2 1 into 3 plus 3 into e power minus j pi by 2 2 into 3 plus 4 into e power minus j pi by 2 3 into 3. Yes or no? So again 1 into 0 e power 0 is 1 plus now you tell me cos 3 pi by 2 minus j sin 3 pi by 2 plus 3 into cos 3 pi minus j sin 3 pi plus now you tell me what it will become 9 by 2 no? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Cos 9 pi
9 pi by 2.
9 pi by 2 minus j sin 9 pi by 2. Yeah. Now tell me 1 plus 2 into cos 3 pi by 2. 270 cos 270
0.
0 minus j sin 370 270
Minus 1.
minus 1 3 cos 3 pi
Minus 1.
cos minus 1
Yes, sir.
sin 3 pi 0 no
0.
cos 9 pi 9 pi by 2 yes sin 9 pi by 2 what do you get
0.
sure 2 pi plus 5 by 2 4 pi plus 5 by 2 I think it is not 0 verify cos 9 pi by 2 and you verify I have a doubt in these two
Cos 9 pi by 2. 0.
no cos 9 pi by 2 is minus 1 only verify
1 వస్తుంది సార్.
plus 1 ideas
Yes, sir.
okay what about the second one sin 9 pi by 2 what is sin 9 pi by 2 fast should not
సార్
take
ఫస్ట్
this one as
0
common.
సెకండ్ది +1 వస్తుంది సార్.
First one 0. Yes, sir.
ఫస్ట్
Overall
0
tell me,
సెకండ్ది +1.
final you tell me
0 minus j of 1.
That is what I'm telling. 0 minus,
j of 1.
is it correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine.
Yes, sir.
Now you tell me overall result. Now overall what do you get? 1 plus 2j.
Minus 3, minus 4j.
Minus 4j. We'll get minus 2 minus 2j. Antena?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So finally I got x of k is equal to మళ్ళీ మీరు ఇట్లా రాయాలి 10 comma I think what do we got minus x of 1 ఏమొచ్చింది minus 2 plus 2j right ఇక్కడ ఉంది కదా is it not this one minus 2 plus 2j minus 2 plus 2j తర్వాత minus 2 if I'm right. Yeah, it is minus 2. Then we got minus 2 minus 2j. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So whatever x of k you got, is it a real or complex? Observations.
Some are real, some are complex.
Okay. Overall, even one is a complex, you should be a complex only. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Observation is for the real x of n. The DFT is complex. Okay. So whenever DFT is complex, we will have two spectrums. One is called magnitude spectrum. And then actually spectrum and frequency representation of the magnitude spectrum represented by this notation. Phase spectrum represented by angle of x of k. Is it okay? Whenever the DFT is complex, you need to plot two different things. So what is that is first x of k will rewrite here. What we got is 10 then you got minus 2 plus 2j, then you got minus 2, then you have minus 2 minus 2 there. So what is magnitude of x of k? Can anybody tell? 10 under root of minus 2 whole square plus 2 whole square. Is it not?
Yes, sir.
So what do you get? 10 comma under root of 8 now?
2 root 2.
2 root 2. Then minus 2. Then 2 root 2. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Then you can plot frequency spectrum. And a frequency domain representation. So simply you can plot like this. This is my k equal to 0, k equal to 1, k equal to 2, k equal to 3, k equal to 4. This is my k. This is magnitude of x of k, the y-axis. So maybe x equal to 0 దగ్గర 10 ఉంది, okay? 2 root 2 greater than 10 or less than 10?
Less than 10.
Somewhere here. ఇది 2 root 2 అనుకుంటున్నాను. Minus 2. Less than 2 root 2 or greater than?
Less than 2 root 2.
Actually magnitude అన్నప్పుడు ఇది కూడా పాజిటివ్ అవ్వాలి, అవునా?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Okay, there cannot be a negative for a magnitudes. Then again 2 root 2. 4 ఉండదు. I just wrongly written. Okay, this is 0 actually. ఇక్కడ నుంచి అన్ని zeros ఉంటాయి ఇంకా. Is it clear? Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Can you tell me what is angle of x of k? Tan inverse y by x kada.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Angle. Tan.
X plus jy. For a given x plus jy, the angle will be tan y by x. So now మనకి ఏమొస్తుంది?
Sir, tan y by x, sir. Tan inverse y by x, sir.
Tan inverse, sorry, correct.
Magnitude.
Tan inverse y by x. So tan inverse y by x, there is no imaginary part, then it will be tan inverse 0 only, right or not?
Yes, sir.
So it is 2 by minus 2. So tan inverse minus 1. So
45.
minus 45 degree. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Then again 0 because there is no imaginary part. Then tan inverse 1 plus 45 degree. Agree or not?
Yes, sir. Clear.
Yeah, 0, 1, 2, 3 ఇది k అవుతుంది. 0 దగ్గర 0 ఉంటుంది. Minus 45 degree. Then 0 plus 45 degree. Is it clear?
Sir, second is 135 degrees, sir. Minus 45, sir.
Sorry?
Second minus 45, 135, sir.
135 na minus 1 same na check చేయండి ఒకసారి. Time 135 na minus 45 anything is okay I think. Verify.
Value same వస్తుంది, sir.
Value same వస్తే సరిపోతుంది కదా.
Okay, sir.
Tan is minus 1 ultimate గా. Yes or no?
Sure.
Okay. Anyway, mathematics you can take care. Even though I make a mistake, you can follow correctly. Okay, as per your understanding. Now you can understand for given a simple 4-point EFT, right? For a simple 4-point EFT, lot of time is taken for computation, right? Lot of
Yes,
time
sir.
is need for its computation. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So to reduce the time of the computation, to reduce computational time, we make use of Biddle factor properties. Biddle factor properties. So what are the Biddle factor properties? We'll see. Actually, what is Biddle factor also I'll explain. So if you write a DFT equation, which is x of k is equal to x of n, where n varies from 0 to n minus 1, e power minus j 2 pi by capital N into nk. In this case, Biddle factor is given by Biddle factor is given by e power j 2 pi by capital N. So can I write, if this is the Biddle factor, can I write this expression something like this? N equal to 0 to n minus 1 x of n w. Actually, there is a relation. It is symbolically represented by w base capital N. Can I write this way? If Biddle factor is defined as e power j 2 pi by capital N, which is symbolically represented by capital W subscript capital N, then can I rewrite my DFT equation as n equal to 0 to n minus 1 x of n w n base and capital N and power is minus into nk?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now we have a properties of Biddle factor. There are two properties are there. One is called periodicity. Second is called symmetry. So these two properties will play a major role to reduce the computational complexity. So what exactly the property says? For a Biddle factor, anything constant you add to the its particular number of length, it will be equal to this one. This is called periodicity. Symmetry is nothing but half of the period you add any constant, it is equal to minus of that. Is it okay? You try to remember these two.
Okay, sir.
Okay, these are the two properties. To verify these two properties, I'll tell you an example. In our case, 4, no, n equal to 4, right? Yes or no?
Yes, sir. Previous
Yes, sir.
example.
Yeah, 4 plus 0 is equal to W40. I'm writing this way. Now you try to verify. E power j 2 pi by 4 into 4. Can I write this way? For this, W4 is nothing but e power j 2 pi by 4. Because there is a power is given as a 4, I'm writing 4. Okay or not?
Yes, sir.
What is the value of it? e power j 2 pi. What is the value? 1, no?
Yes, sir.
Similarly, if the right hand side also will verify. Is it not e power j 2 pi by 4 into 0? Yes or no? Tell me. Only verification I am telling. Verification. We are taking one example. Let us take second example. Case 1. Case 2 also will take. W4 4 plus 1 means W to the power of 4 5 can be written as 4 plus 1. Can I equate as W4 to the power of 1 as per this property?
Yes, sir.
Then you try calculate this. What do you get? W4 to the power of 4 into W4 to the power of 1. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So what do you get? Already W4 to the power of 4 you got 1, no? Both are equal or not?
Yes, sir.
So I think it is matching. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So let us verify symmetry also.
Sir, e to the power of 2 pi is equal to g1, na, sir?
Yeah, W4 to the power of 6, can I write it as W4 to the power of 4 plus, 4 by 2 plus 4?
Yes, sir.
Can I write this way?
Yes, sir.
4 by 2 is n by 2 basically. Because the subscript is 4, it indicates number of points are 4. 6 can be written as 4 by 2 plus 4. Can I write that as minus of W4 to the power of 4? Yes or no? Tell me. As per symmetry property, what it says, W base capital N by 2 plus K can be written as minus W 10 to the power of K. This is the property of symmetry. So for whenever you get this particular value, if I apply this, can I write this way or not?
Yes, sir.
Respond.
Yes, sir.
So now let us calculate here. It can be written as W4 to the power of 2 into W4 to the power of 4, right? Anyhow, it is 1 we have seen, correct or not?
Yes, sir.
So you tell me for this, e power j 2 pi by 4 into 2. Can I write this way?
Yes.
So which can be e power j pi. What is e power
Minus
j
1.
pi? 180
Minus
minus j sin 180. Cos 180 degree minus j sin 180. What do you get?
Minus 1.
It will be minus 1. So can I write minus 1 into W4 to the power of 4?
Yes, sir.
So is it not same? Both are.
Same.
So it's a very simple process of now. If we know these two properties, it will be easy for us. Now let us simplify the calculation process by using these two properties. I am rewriting my equation for x of k, x of n, w n to the power of I think I have a small doubt. Just a minute. Let me clarify. Is it a minus or plus? I have a doubt. E power the Twiddle factor. What I gave now. Will it have a minus or not? I am not sure. Let me just clarify. Because yeah, I think minus is there. You can see here. W base capital N minus was removed, no? Yes or no? Are you able to see here?
Yes, sir. We can able
Yes,
to see.
sir.
When minus is not there, it indicates that our assumption is slightly changed here. It should be minus, which I forgot to mention here. Okay.
Where, sir?
So anyway, that is not a problem. E power minus j 2 pi by capital N will be the Twiddle factor. Remaining things are same. Only minus will be there, which I could not write. Okay, if that is the case, can I write this way? N equal to 0 to n minus 1.
Yes,
Can I
sir.
discuss? Okay. Now if we expand this, to expand this, how long it will be expanded?
N minus 1.
Up to n minus 1 terms.
Very good. 1 into k. It will go on up to x of. Can I write this way? Yes or no? Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
If you expand for n terms, k needs to be calculated for how many points?
N
4
minus 1
times.
times.
So
Again,
that,
n
that
minus
is
1 times. No, if input is n minus 1, x of k also n minus 1, no?
yes, sir.
So let me write x of 0. Is it okay, correct or not? Equation 1. Then equation 2, capital X of 1 is equal to x of 0 wn to the power of 0 into 1, x of 1 into wn to the power of 1 into 1. Can I write this way? Correct or not?
Yeah, sir. Yeah.
How long we will write like this?
Up to n minus 1 terms.
Capital X. Can I write this way?
Yes, sir.
Yes or no?
We
Now
can
any
write.
equations are there. Now if you strictly observe this equation, every equation, the first multiplier, right? Is it at x of 0, x of 1, x of 2, x of 3 in every equation? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
What, sir?
Can you observe these any equations are a matrix multiplication?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Well, you look like a matrix multiplication, no? Something like this. If you take first equation, wn to the power of 0 into 0, wn to the power of 1 into 0, and keep on going, wn to the power of n minus 1 into 0. That is what you have written, no? The second multipliers. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
First multipliers are small x of 0, small x of 1, x of 2, it goes on up to x of n minus 1. I think you are able to get the first equation or not if I do this way.
Yes, sir.
Row into
Yes, sir,
column,
we
no?
get.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Rows into columns.
Yeah, it is coming. So can you tell me the second row of this?
Wn into 1 into 0.
0 into 1, not 1 into 0.
Sorry. 0 into 1. Wn into
1 into 1.
1 into 1. So Wn into 1 into n minus 1 into 1. Yes, sir.
No, like that will go. What is the last one you will get here? 0 into n minus 1. This one, no? Yes or not?
Yes, sir. N into 1 into n minus 1.
Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
So here, this particular matrix size, can you tell me what is the size of this matrix?
N
N into n. N by n.
What size of this?
N cross
N
1.
by, that is n, sir. 1 into n.
N cross 1, right?
Sir.
If you multiply n cross n and n cross 1, what is the result?
N cross 1.
N cross 1 only.
So it should get n cross 1. Yes or no?
Yes, yes, sir.
That is what we want, no? Ultimately, x of 0 to x of n minus 1. Can I write this way? Is it correct or not?
Yes, sir.
So this is a DFT vector. This is the input time domain vector, input signal in time domain. And it is also a vector, okay? This is called n cross n, it's called transformation matrix. Transformation matrix. So it will, when you multiply this matrix with the input signal, you are going to get the DFT vector. Yes or no? Tell me. Respond.
Sir,
Didn't get you, sir.
didn't get it, sir.
The first one is a DFT vector, which is a frequency domain signal.
Okay.
The matrix what you got n by n will be called transformation matrix, which is multiplied with a vector called time domain signal, which is input signal is also a vector. Is it not as per our equations? Yes or no?
Yes, sir. As per the equations, this is correct.
Yeah, now I want you to decide what is the transformation matrix for n equal to 4. Do it fast. Find a transformation matrix for n equal to 4. Do it on yourself and tell me. I will not give not more than 5 minutes. Take it fast. N equal to 4 transformation matrix I want. So what is the size of the matrix?
4 cross 1.
At least you tell me what is the size of the matrix.
4 by 4.
4 cross 4.
4 by 4. You just find the elements of that matrix now. Do it fast. In the above equation, you substitute n value equal to 4, you will get it. No? Just verify I am doing right or not. You just find out is it correct or not. From the above matrix only I have written.
Correct, sir.
Correct only?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir. Correct.
So all first columns are ones. Agree or not?
Yes, sir.
First row, first column is 1 only, no? Anything to the power of 0.
Yes.
So here you must remember one thing. What is the base for Pudil factor here?
4.
4. Because I'm calculating for 4, no? Any square greater than half of the 4. What is the half of the 4?
2.
2. Anything, any power greater than 2 or equal to 2, you should apply the properties. So in this case, I'll just try to tell you, can I write W4 for 2 as 4 by 2 plus 0?
Yes.
Sir.
So it is basically W4 for 2 actually. Which property I should apply? Symmetry or periodicity?
Symmetry.
Tell me.
Symmetry.
Symmetry. So what is the equivalent value?
Symmetry means, sir, it's 0.
Minus W4
Minus
is 0.
W4.
Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So it should be minus 1. Is it okay or not?
Okay, sir.
Next, W4 power 3. How do you write it?
W4, 4 plus 0.
Yes or no? Correct or not?
Yes,
Can I
sir.
write this way? Respond.
Yes, sir. We can write.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Then W4 power 4. How do you write?
W0
4 by 2 plus 2.
4 plus 2. 4 plus 0. No.
Yes, yes, sir. Yes.
Which property?
Periodicity.
Correct or not? W4 power 6. How can I write?
2 W4. Like
Symmetry.
same root. 4 plus 2.
W4 per 2 already you got minus 1 here, right? Is it clear?
Yes.
W4 power 9. How do you write? 4 plus 5, which is W4 to the power of 5. W4
Again,
is 5. Again,
W4.
4 plus 1. Yes or no?
Yes.
Now you tell me W4 to the power of 1 is what and W4 to the, yeah, if you know that, we can write all. What is my W4 to the power of 1? E power minus j 2 pi by 4 into 1. Yes or no? Correct or not?
Yes, sir. For W4 1, sir, you are writing.
To the power of 1. This one I want. I have not written here. This is pending. This is pending. So what is that? E power
E
minus
power
j pi by 2.
minus j pi by 2.
Cos 90 minus j sin 90. Is it not minus j?
Yes, sir. Minus j.
Cos 90 minus j sin 90.
Sin 91.
Tell me. Is it not minus j? Yeah. Minus j into minus. What do you get?
Plus j.
Here it is.
Here minus j.
Minus j. So finally you got all equivalents for the matrix to fill here. I'm rewriting the matrix here. You tell me what I'm supposed to write. First row, first columns are anyhow it will be ones. W4 to the power of 1
1.
minus j. W4 power 2 minus 1. W4 power 3 plus j. Yes or no? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, W4 power 2 again
minus 1.
minus 1.
Minus 1.
W4 power 4 plus 1.
Yes, sir.
W4 power 6
minus
Minus
1.
1.
then W4 power 2 3 sorry j.
Plus j.
W4 power 6
minus 1
minus 1. W4 power 9.
minus j.
Okay, finally I got a transformation matrix for 4 points. Yes or no? Now try to see, is it not symmetrical matrix? Is it
Yes,
not
sir.
symmetric matrix?
Yes, sir. Symmetric.
So 12 factor matrix or transformation matrix is symmetric. Okay, that you must remember. So I'm rewriting here W base 4 is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3 minus j minus 1 plus j minus 1 plus 1 minus 1 j minus 1 minus j. So this is what. Now can you repeat the same question what I gave in the beginning? What is the question I gave? Find DFT of.
And you have 4 numbers. X of n is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, now we calculate. X of k is equal to transformation matrix multiplied by x of n. So which is 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1 minus j minus 1 plus j minus 1 plus 1 minus 1 j minus 1 minus j. Your inputs are 1, 2, 3, 4. Then if you do the multiplication, 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4, 1 minus 2j minus into minus plus 1 plus 4j, 1 minus 2 plus 3 minus 4, 1 plus 2j minus 3 plus 4j. Yes or no?
minus 4j.
Yeah, it is minus 4j, correct. Yeah, now 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 is 10. Then this is 1 plus
2.
1,
2 plus 2j.
2. Somewhere we got a mistake. In the above equation only we would have done mistake. We got 2 plus 2j. I think I made some mistake. 1 minus 2j is a minus 3 it is, sorry. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Second one, no. 1 into 1 minus 2j
minus 3, sir.
minus 3, yeah. Because we got something else already. So it
Minus-
becomes minus 2 plus 2j, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay, then
minus 2.
minus 2. Then
minus 2 minus 2j.
same thing we got.
Yes, sir.
So which one is better? The first method is better, this method is better.
Second one.
Only thing is you should remember transformation matrix, no? So very simple here because symmetry, first row and third row is very simple to remember. First row will be all ones, third row will be alternative 1 minus 1, 1 minus 1. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
And if you know only the second element of the second row, which is minus j alternative, minus j minus 1 plus j. First element opposite is minus 1, second element opposite is minus j. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So I hope it is easy to remember the transformation matrix.
Yes, sir.
Now inverse DFT, I wanted to calculate x of n from the given DFT. So it is given by 1 by n. I think 1 by n did I give at the beginning?
1 by n given.
DFT.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Given, huh?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, 1 by n is given. Okay, fine. So 1 by n, k is equal to 0 to n minus 1. then x of k e power j 2 pi by capital N into nk. This is a general definition. In terms of the twiddle factor, it is given by W base n complex conjugate of the transformation matrix x of k. Are you able to follow? What do you mean by complex conjugate of this matrix? You tell me. Real part does not change.
Imaginary part plus
Yeah, minus j becomes plus j.
Plus j.
Minus 1 remains minus 1. Plus j becomes minus j. Yes or no?
yes sir.
Minus 1 plus 1 minus 1. Minus 1 plus j. Yes or no?
Yes sir.
Now from the result, can you calculate what is x of n? X of n I want, which is 1 1 1 1 1 j minus 1 minus j. Just a minute. Then 1 minus 1 1 minus 1 1 minus j minus 1 plus j multiplied by 10. What is the next number?
Minus 2 plus 2j.
Minus 2 plus 2j.
Minus 2. Then minus 2.
Minus 2
Then
minus 2.
minus 2. Now you do it fast. You only do it. I will not do it. What is the result? You tell me. Tell me fast.
First one 4.
Overall 1 by n also I should do it. No? So 1 by 4 it is. The first one is 4. Correct. Second one. What is second one?
Twelve minus 2j.
Hey, you should get real value only. You should get something like this. Otherwise,
8,
Yes,
8
sir.
sir, 8.
Yes.
8, 8.
it should be like this only.
Yes sir.
See, we are trying to calculate time domain back, no? So you are expecting result should be 1, 2, 3, 4. So in that case, it should be real only, no?
Yes, sir.
Yes sir.
Well, finally, we did two things. Finding DFT by using a standard equation for a 4-point this one, whereas it is taking a lot of time. Then we have adapted a transformation matrix, which will simplify the calculation part and getting the result a little faster. Yes or no?
Yes sir.
Right or not? So up to 4 points is okay. If I ask 8-point DFT, don't you think you need to calculate again a transformation matrix 8 by 8? Yes or no?
Yeah, sir, we need to calculate first.
So transformation matrix method is suitable or suggestible up to 4-point DFT. So if number of points increases more than 4, we go for other methods. Okay. Generally, capital N equal to 4, next will be 8, next will be 16, next will be 32. That is how you should consider. Okay, length. Is it clear? As n increases, calculating transformation matrix becomes very tedious job. Yes or no? Please respond. Am I right or not?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
as n increases, calculating the elements of the transformation matrix becomes tedious. That is the reason we go for other methods. So before I discuss other methods, I just wanted to discuss one operation on the time sequence, which I did not discuss in the beginning classes. Now it is needed actually. So there are two different operations. Already I gave operations on signals. Operations on signals. Already gave no time. Did I give or not? Time shifting, time scaling.
Yes, sir. Time
Already we
reverse.
discussed in the very beginning classes.
Operations.
Time folding,
Time reverse.
time reversal or time folding, both are same. Or time mirror image, you can write anything. Mirror image. These three names are same. It's based on the time actually. Based on the amplitude, you have an amplitude multiplication. For multiplication, amplitude scaling, multiply by a constant actually. It's nothing but multiplying by a constant. Multiply by a constant. Third is subtraction between two signals. The fourth one is important. Linear convolution, which I have not discussed. Linear convolution. And fifth one is called circular convolution. In today's class, I think probably we'll complete this. If time permits, we'll discuss circular convolution. Okay? Is it clear? I'm keeping some hold on the DFT. We'll come back to the DFT because the further topics to discuss on the DFT, you should know the linear convolution. That is the reason I'm just taking some break at the DFT side. I'm coming back to an operation from sequences. That's called linear convolution. Linear. Try to understand very carefully because it is very simple. Only thing is you should understand in a proper way. So when I say linear convolution, the symbolic representation is star. So star is no more a multiplication now onwards. Dot is a multiplication. Star will be a linear convolution. So to perform the linear convolution, you need at least two signals. So it is given by this way: y of n is equal to x of n convolution with h of n. Generally, linear convolution used in all the systems. I think in the very beginning I said when I talked about the system. System is represented by what? Impulse response. Is it not?
Yes, sir.
So every output of the impulse, output of the LTI system, I can call LTI system, linear time invariant system, output has to be calculated in time domain. Means you have only option is to perform the linear convolution between the input and h of n. I think I told at the time also. You for the time being, you remember this equation. Yes or no? Y of n is equal to x of n star h of n.
Yes.
Remembered or not?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so strictly speaking, the calculation for this one is given by expression called x of k h of n minus k, where k varies from minus infinity to infinity. I tell you what does it mean. Okay. So to perform the y of n, symbolically it will be represented by the x of n convolution with the h of n, which is strictly speaking x of k h of n minus k. So here, before you understand, I just wanted to tell you the procedure actually. Procedure means steps for finding convolution. Steps for finding the convolution. So before we come to the steps, let us go back and observe the equation. This can also be written as summation over k is equal to minus infinity to infinity h of k x of n minus k. Anything is okay. So it is nothing but h of n x of n. This is nothing but x of n. So which property it is? A into b is equal to b into a. Which
Commutative.
property? Tell me. A into B equal to B into A. Which property it is?
Commutative.
Commutative, right or not?
Yes, sir.
Now, that is one thing. Second thing, in this expression, what is the variable? Is it n or k?
N.
Sorry, sir. K.
K, because summation is giving
Minus.
only values of k, no?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
So n is a constant, try to remember. That constant depend upon the output sample, which is n. Y of n we have written now. So the way in the previous DFT, capital X of 0, k equal to 0, capital X of 1 when k is equal to 1. Similarly, when n equal to 0, you are getting n equal to 0 as a constant in the right side equation, where k will be the variable. Okay? Yes or no? Okay, if n equal to 0, what are the terms left in this expression? Is it not x of k and h of k?
Yes, sir.
So it indicates that my inputs given in the notation with a time variable as n, but my calculation starts with k. Yes or no? So that is when the first step is written as change the axis from n to k. Can I write this way? Change of axis. Instead of representing your time variable as an n, you try to represent your time variable as k.
K.
That is step 1. Change the axis from n to k. That is step 1. Step 2. If your n is a constant, I'll take the first one only, first equation. Can I write minus of k minus n?
Yes, sir.
N minus k can be written as minus of k minus n or not?
Yes, sir.
So out of this, if n equal to 0, what I'm going to get? H of minus k I'm going to get, no?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
So what does that mean? Is it not time reversal?
Yes, sir. Time numbers.
So out of these two, x of k is as it is, h of becomes minus k, no?
Yeah.
So what I'm trying to do is hold any one of the sequence. Hold any one of the sequence. To the first equation, which one you fold? X of n or h of n?
H of.
Look at first equation. This is equation 1. This is equation 2. If equation 1 is followed, x should be folded or h should be folded?
X. X of n.
Look at there.
Sir, folding is what, sir?
Yeah, clearly wrote this, right?
Here H of minus k.
I took this number from which equation? First one or second one?
First one only.
First one, sir.
First
So
one.
then what I got? Fold in h. Yes or no?
Okay. Yes, sir.
If I'm following the equation 1, fold second sequence. If following the equation 1, fold the first equation, first signal. Okay? Just a minute, I'm getting a call. Okay, fine. So is it clear? Change of axis depends on which signal, I mean which equation you are considering, one or 90% we consider one only. It indicates fold second sequence. Okay, is it clear?
Sir, second point explain, sir, once again.
Fold any one of the sequence. So this is equation 1, this is equation 2. If I'm following the equation 1, I'm taking only this signal. Okay, if you take the signal here, you can see n is a constant. If n equal to 0, I'm going to get h of minus k, no?
Yes, sir.
So h of minus k means, is it not a folding of the h?
Yes.
So out of the signal 1 and signal 2, which one you are folding?
H of n.
So that is fold any
Sir,
one of the
folding means what,
signals.
sir?
Sorry?
Folding means what, sir?
Folding means, again you are coming back to, no, just now I mentioned operations on sequences. I wrote in the beginning, no, here
Time reversal.
time reversal. Here I wrote.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah, fold means time folding, okay?
Okay, sir.
Or time reversal. The third one. If n equal to 0, it is folding. If n equal to 1, is it a minus of k minus 1?
Yes, sir.
So folded sequence is delayed or advanced if it is a minus 1 here.
Delayed.
Delay, right? So folded sequence must be delayed. If k is equal to, yeah, only we will get in the, if it's n equal to negative. So let it is minus 1. Then it will be minus of k plus 1, no?
Yes, sir.
So folded signal is advanced, yes or no?
Yes, sir. Time advance.
It is delay for n is positive. If n is negative, it is time advance. Agree?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay, I'm writing the same statement here. Shift folded sequence. Shift folded sequence right side for n is what? Positive. Yes or no? Sorry. Shift folded sequence right side.
Negative.
If n is right side means what?
Delay.
Delay, no?
Delay.
Yes.
The delay means positive only, no?
Delay.
Yes, n is positive.
Yeah, n is positive, sir.
Yeah, that is what I'm writing. Not to have a confusion. Right side I'm writing. That is the reason. Right side time delay both are same. And perform left shift. Perform left shift. If n is it okay? Is it clear? Step 3. Shift the folded sequence right side if n is positive and perform the left shift if n is negative. Is it clear to all of you?
Yes, sir.
Then fourth step. Multiply folded and shifted signal. Folded and shifted signal with unfolded signal. What is unfolded signal? It's not x of k.
X of k.
So that is what we are doing. No, in this equation 1, what we are doing as per the equation, this rounded, whatever rounded I did, no, it is like folded and shifted signal is performed multiplication with the unfolded signal. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
When you multiply, are you not going to get a sum of products? It's something like this. X of n into h of n. Generally, it's the general case where n varies from 1 to 3. If x of n is equal to maybe 1, 2, 3, h of n is equal to 4, 5, 6. Example I'm trying to explain. So is it not x of 1 into h of 1 plus x of 2 into h of 2 plus x of 3 into h of 3? Is it not this way?
Yes, sir.
So is it not 1 into 4 plus 2 into 5 plus 3 into 6? Yes or no? Correct or not?
Yes, sir.
So
Sir,
once you multiply, once you multiply, don't you think you need to add all the sum of products? Summation, no.
Yes, sir.
So I'm writing step 5. Add all the samples. So this is ADD, this is ALL. Okay, don't get confused. I'm rewriting again. Perform summation of all the samples of the multiplication. Can I write this way? Of the multiplication of step 4. Can I write this way? Perform summation of all the samples of the multiplication of step 4. Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Now, all this happening for value n equal to 1 sample, no? N equal to 0 means only for one particular time instant you have done all these 5 steps. Yes or no? Respond. I have given n is equal to negative, n equal to 0, n equal to positive. There are the 3 possible cases. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
If n is equal to -1, you need to perform step 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or not? Tell me. Again, I'm explaining the other way. X of n is 4 samples. H of n is also 4 samples. Don't you think y of n will be at least 4 samples? Respond.
Yes, sir.
In general, if length of the x of n is 4 samples, length of the h of n is 4 samples, at least we expect the output y of n is also must be more than 4 samples, no?
Yes, sir.
So when we are performing step 1 to 5, we are only calculating only for n equal to one particular sample. Yes or no? I'll tell you other way. N equal to -1 you should have applied. Example. So n equal to -1 means the shifted signal should be delayed or advanced?
Advance.
Advanced. Then you try to multiply. Then you get the samples. Then you perform the addition. So you are able to calculate only y of -1 only, no? Still you need to calculate y of 0, y of 1, y of 2. Still needs to be calculated or not? You tell me. Like x of k, we have calculated k equal to 0 to 3. Yes or no? Similarly, in a convolution also, y of n must be calculated for more than n number or more than one value for the n. Is it clear?
Yeah, like those sums are in the n times, sir.
No, I'll tell you actually. This whole process, once you perform the summation, you'll get some scalar quantity. That scalar quantity for this number, maybe some x, maybe some 10, some example. Okay. I need to repeat the procedure for every sample of the output for different value of n. Agree or not? I'll take an example. You know, you take the steps here. I'll take one example. Repeat step 3 to 5. Repeat step 3 to 5 for the remaining samples of the output. For the remaining samples of the output. You just try to remember these steps, okay? If you wanted to write down, I wanted to write down, even though I'll forward this PDF document to you, I just right now, you just try to write all the steps.
Yeah.
I request all of you to write down this. Steps for finding the convolution. Do it fast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Because unless you write down, you cannot understand in a better way. We'll do an example now. Once it is over 4 steps, just let me know. I will just scroll down. Note it down. Note it or not?
Afternoon, sir. 1 minute. So scroll down. Sir.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Completed?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I'll take an example now. The way we have done for DFT, here also I'm taking the example. Find convolution, linear convolution otherwise. Find linear convolution of x of n is equal to 1, minus 2, maybe 4, and 3, and h of n is equal to maybe 7, 3, minus 5, maybe some 4 or some 6. Okay, find the linear convolution of x of n and h of n. Okay, this is what it is given. Now you tell me both x of n and h of n are finite or infinite in length?
Finite.
Finite. So generally when you try to perform the convolution, we will come across 3 cases. Case 1, both the signals are finite in length. Both the signals are finite in length. Case 2, one of the signal is infinite in length. One of the signal is infinite in length. Case 3, both the signals are infinite in length. Is it clear which one we are considering right now in the example?
Step.
Both
Case
finite.
Case 1, yes or no?
one. Yes, sir.
So whether it is case 1, 2 or 3, anything is okay. There is some rule is given for convolution. Very simple. If length of x is capital M, length of h is capital N, then length of y, which is output, is m plus n minus 1. Is it clear? So as per that, what is m in our case? The given example.
4.
4.
4. And what is h?
4.
4.
What is y?
7.
7.
Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So don't you think I need to calculate y for how many samples?
7.
7 samples. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So generally when x of n is given 1, 2, I don't know what numbers I have written there. Just let me check.
1 minus 2, 4, 3.
Okay, 1 minus 2,
4, 3.
4 and 3. If nothing is written, default the sample first one is n equal to 0. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Similarly, if I am giving h of n is equal to
7,
what is
3,
it?
7, 3, minus 5, 6.
7, 3 minus 5, 6. If I am given an arrow here, what it indicates n is equal to 0. It indicates n is equal to,
Minus 1.
yeah, this is equal to n equal to,
1, 2.
correct or not?
Yes, sir.
Assuming my problem is this way, where x of n is starting length, lower limit. What is the lower limit for x of n?
సార్ ఇక్కడ ఫస్ట్ దానికి ఇట్లా ఎన్వై ఎందుకు తీసుకున్నారు సార్ ఇక్కడ?
Sorry.
సార్ ఇక్కడ హెచ్ ఆఫ్ ఎన్ కి సెకండ్ టర్మ్ కి ఎన్ ఈక్వల్స్ 0 తీసుకున్నారు కదా?
అట్లా అంటే నేను చెప్తున్నా అయితే దిస్ ఇస్ బెస్ట్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ కాబట్టి ఐ మోడిఫైడ్ ఇన్స్టెడ్ ఆఫ్ టేకింగ్ దట్ వన్ ఐఎమ్ చేంజింగ్ హియర్ ఆల్సో సో దట్ ఇట్ షుడ్ హ్యావ్ ఎ యూనిఫార్మిటీ. ఇక్కడ పెట్టింది ఇక్కడ పెట్టినాను. ఇస్ ఇట్ ఓకే?
ఓకే.
Okay, now my example is this way. If I don't mention an arrow, default n equal to 0 will be the first sample. If I mention arrow indicates n equal to 0. Left side samples will be n is equal to -1, -2, so on. Right side will be n equal to 1, 2, 3, and so on. Okay?
ఓకే సార్.
Okay, sir.
Okay, what is the lower limit for the x now? 0. Yes or no? What is the lower limit for h?
-1.
Yeah, LH it is -1. Then lower limit for the y will be Lx plus LH. So what it will be 0?
-1.
-1 no?
Yes.
So when you calculate the y of n, from where we should start?
-1 to
How long?
3.
How long I should calculate like this? Total 7
Up to
samples
7.
I should
Up to
calculate.
7.
5, sir. Y of
How
5.
many is it? 1, 2, 3, 4,
Total
5.
7 samples.
Correct or not?
Yes, sir.
So first thing is this is called pre-processing. Before you start solution, we should find what is my required y of n. So your required y of n is y of -1 to y of 5. Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay. Let me go with first step 1. What step 1 says? Change of?
Actually, from n to k.
Yeah, from n to k. So what I'll do is x of k is equal to, can you tell me what are the numbers again?
Sir, for x is equals to 1, -2, 4, 3.
And h of k?
7, 3, -5, 6.
Arrow is 3, yes?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So what is step 2?
Fold any one of the sequence.
Fold h of k in my case, right? When I fold h of k, what I am going to get? H of -k. Can you tell me what is h of -k? Is it not this one? Is it not reverse?
Yes,
Right
sir.
side will be reflected towards the right side. Sorry, right will be left side, left will be right side, no?
Yes,
With
sir.
respect to the arrow. Arrow position does not change. It will be remains at the 3. Right-handed samples will appear at the left-hand side. Left-handed sample will appear at the right-hand side. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So can I consider it is k is equal to 0, k is equal to -1, k is equal to -2. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Whereas this is k is equal to 0, this is k is equal to 1, k is equal to 2, k is equal to 3. Because change of axis is already done. Correct or not?
Yes, sir. Change of axis done.
Step 3. What is the first value? N value is?
Sir, can we fold to the only one step, others?
Sorry?
Can we shift the only one step or multiple steps?
I did only one. If you keep a mirror on the 3, right side will be appearing towards left side. So -5 will come first here. 6 will come here. Yes or no? So keep a mirror here.
Okay.
Keep a mirror here. The right side will appear in the mirror. How they will appear?
Yeah, like,
-5 will come first. 6 will be coming next. Yes or no?
yes, sir.
Yes, sir. -5 will come
Yeah,
first and 6
like
will come second.
left go to the right, right
Yeah,
go to the
simple,
left.
simple. That is simple. Is it clear?
Okay. Yes.
Similarly, left hand side 7 will appear towards right side. Mirror
Yes,
image.
7. Yes.
Okay, fine. So step 3 is what? Shift the folded sequence based on the n value. N is what? Negative or positive?
సార్ ఇప్పుడు
-1.
సార్ ఇప్పుడు పాజిటివ్ కాబట్టి రైట్ సైడ్ షిఫ్ట్ అయిపోయింది సార్ ఫోల్డెడ్ సీక్వెన్స్.
నువ్వు చెప్పాలా వాట్ వి హావ్ టేకెన్. n ఈక్వల్ టు నెగటివ్ అయినప్పుడు టైం అడ్వాన్స్ అవుతుందా, టైం డిలే అవుతుందా?
నెగిటివ్ అయినప్పుడు టైం అడ్వాన్స్ అవుతుంది.
అడ్వాన్స్ అవ్వాలి. అన్నిటికీ అడ్వాన్స్.
yes sir.
k ఈక్వల్ టు 0 అనేది లెఫ్ట్ మూవ్ అవుతుందా, రైట్ మూవ్ అవుతుందా?
రైట్ మూవ్ అవుతుంది.
left. If advanced, it's go to left.
లెఫ్ట్ ఆర్ రైట్?
Left, sir.
Right. Signal will move left. K will become right side, no? H of 1 minus K. Can I write this way? -1 minus K actually. Correct or not?
సార్ కన్ఫ్యూజన్ సార్ కొద్దిగా సార్ మళ్ళీ సార్.
Confusion em ledu. Okay, I'll try to draw here. This H of minus K for me, which is 3 here. -1 has -5 and 2 has 6. Okay, this is -2. This is -2, this is -1, 0 at 3, then 1 దగ్గర 7 ఉంది. Is it clear?
ఓకే సార్.
Yes, sir.
ఈ సిగ్నల్ ని అడ్వాన్స్ చేయాలి. అడ్వాన్స్ బై హౌ మెనీ టైమ్స్? వన్ టైం. అడ్వాన్స్ అంటే మీనింగ్ ఏంటి? లెఫ్ట్ షిఫ్ట్ రైట్ షిఫ్ట్?
Left shift.
లెఫ్ట్ షిఫ్ట్ బై ఎనీ టైమ్స్, 1 టైమ్ ఆర్ 2 టైమ్స్?
1 time.
One
వన్
time.
టైం. అంటే 0 దగ్గర వాట్ ఇస్ ద శాంపుల్? నౌ ఇట్ విల్ అపియర్ ఎట్ -1. yes or no?
Yes.
Yes,
And the
sir.
3 goes to the
What
-1.
is sample? At 0,
-1.
what was the sample?
3.
7.
It will be 7.
At 0, 7.
3, sir.
Yes,
So
sir.
it will appear at -1 now. Correct or not?
Yes, sir.
0 దగ్గర ఏమొస్తుంది?
0 దగ్గర 7 వస్తుంది సార్.
వెరీ గుడ్. దెన్ ఇక్కడ -2 దగ్గర
-5.
-5.
5 వస్తుంది. దెన్ -2 దగ్గర
6.
-3 ఇట్ ఇస్ సారీ. -3 దగ్గర
6.
6.
6.
ఇప్పుడు దీన్ని మళ్ళీ రాయండి. h of basically it is a -1 -k representation. Can you write it is 6 -5 3 and 7? Where is the origin in this example?
7.
7.
So arrow is moving towards right or left? If you compare with
Right.
this. So arrow is moving right for advance. You remember that way, okay?
Okay, sir.
Is it clear?
ఓకే సార్.
Yes.
Okay, now what is step 4?
మల్టిప్లై ఫోల్డెడ్ షిఫ్ట్. మల్టిప్లై ఫోల్డెడ్ అండ్ షిఫ్టెడ్ విత్ అన్ఫోల్డెడ్ సిగ్నల్.
Okay, so x of k unfolded signal. Can you tell me what is unfolded signal?
X of k. Like
దట్ ఈస్
X of
1
k.
minus
1 - 2, 4, 3.
4 3.
First one is
1.
first one number enta?
1 సార్.
1
-2
Minus
4 3.
-2
4 3.
4 3. Where is the origin point?
1.
1.
Starting.
When you multiply, origin point must coincide. Yes or no?
Okay.
Whenever you multiply, origin points must be coincide. Then only it is correct. Is it okay?
Like we need to multiply with only 0 to 0.
Yeah, only 0 0 0 only will coincide here. 7 and 1 only will coincide. Even though -2 appear at k equal to 1, but k equal to 1 is not available, no, in the second signal.
Yes. So it should be only
Similarly,
7 multiplied
A
1
is
only.
equal to minus 1 available in the second signal, but in the first signal it is not available. Yes or no?
Yes.
So what is the overlapping region now?
Only 7 into 1.
1 into 7. Yes or no?
Yes.
So what is now value overall?
7.
So y of minus 1 is equal to, this
7.
is y of minus 1. What next? Repeat step number 3 to,
3 to 5.
Fine.
yeah, what is step 3 now? N is equal to
Again,
minus 1 I
shift
took.
forward
So
the-
it is 0 I should consider, no?
Yeah.
Yes.
So n equal to 0 again. H of minus k. What are the numbers? Can you tell me?
So here we have to take the first one or updated one.
No, I'll tell you. First one only, h of minus k, where it is? Updated one is 1 minus, it's minus 1 minus k, no, it is.
Okay. 6 comma minus 5.
6 minus 5, 3, 7. Yes or
3
no?
7. Yes sir.
6 minus 5, 3, 7. This is my arrow, no? Correct or not?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
So according to h of n minus k, where n equal to 0, I'll get minus k again. Same or not?
Same.
Yeah, same.
No change.
So there's no change. 6 minus 5, 3, 7. Arrow remains in the 3 position. Now what I'm supposed to do? Multiply
With y comma y of x of
x of
0.
k. Right or not? So what is your x of k? 1 comma
Minus 2.
Minus 2 comma 4 comma 3.
3. Now again if I need to multiply, this is my arrow. So can I write 3, 7, minus 5, 6? Correct or not? Because
Yes,
arrows
sir.
must coincide, no?
Yes, sir.
Only 2 terms. 3 into 1 minus 2 into so
Yeah, how many samples get coincide?
2
So 1 into 3 plus.
minus
Minus 2 into 7.
So what is the value now? 3 minus 14.
minus 11 minus 11.
So y of 0 is equal to minus 11. Correct?
Yes.
Now, what next?
Y of 1.
Step 3 again. Step 6 is again n is equal to 1. Yes
Y
or
of
no?
1. Yes.
So h of minus k you rewrite again. What is h of minus k?
Here is shifted to towards the right, sir.
Yeah, first you tell me h of minus k, then we will write. Don't be in hurry. Because
Yes.
first example will go slowly, later you can jump.
6 comma minus 5 3 7
6 minus 5, 3 7.
is 3 7.
So this is h of minus k. So n equal to positive, so you'll get h of 1 minus k actually, which can be written as minus of k minus 1. So folded sequence is delayed by 1 unit, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So delay means arrow will move towards left or right.
Right side.
Signal move will right means arrow will move left, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So this is h of 1 minus k. Again multiplication, x of k is equal to 1, 4, next is what? X of k.
1 comma minus 2 comma 4 3. 4
4.
3.
Okay, so this is my arrow. So I should write minus 5,
3 7
7, 6.
6.
So what are the overlapping region now?
3 combinations. 1 into minus 5, minus 2 into 3, 4 into 7.
So then minus 5, minus 6 plus 28. So 28 minus 11,
17.
17. So x of y of
1.
1. Can you repeat remaining? Can you do on your own remaining?
Yes.
Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Sure.
Yeah. So I'll give you one simple logic for no verification because I did only 3 samples. How many more samples needs to be calculated?
4
4 2.
4. So you do remaining 4, but verification I'll give a simple procedure. What is my x here? Examples.
1
minus
1.
1 minus 2
minus 2 4 3.
4 3.
What this? Here you tell me the h samples.
7
3
No,
Minus
given input, the final input, first input what we got?
yes, sir. 7 3
7 3
-5, 6.
-5, 6. Okay. So these are actual inputs given. 7 into 1, 7. 7 into -2, -14. 7 into 4, 28. 7 into 3, 21.
21.
3 into 1, 3. 3 into -2, 6. 3 into 4, 12. 3 into 3, 9. -5 plus
Plus
10.
-20.
Minus
15.
6 minus 12, 24, 18. Correct or not?
Yes, sir.
Then you diagonally start from here. You cut first line. Second line will cut 2 lines. Third line will cut 3 numbers. Fourth line will cut 4 numbers.
Yeah,
Fifth
some of
line
those
will cut
lines.
3 numbers. Sixth line will cut 2 numbers. Last one will cut how many lines total?
7.
7.
So that is your final 7 outputs.
7, sir.
So y of 0, y of
7.
1, y of 2, y of 3, y of 4, y of 5, y of... You try to add all the numbers which are crossing through one particular line.
Yes.
So y of 0 only 1, right?
Yes, 7. That is.
So y of the second line 3 and
Minus.
-14. How much?
Minus
11.
7.
We
-7.
got -11 only in our case.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yeah, third line.
17.
17.
-5, -6.
Correct only, no?
Yes.
Yeah, remaining you can only verify, right? It's only verification. Don't do in the exam. 16
Yeah.
plus 12, 28 plus 21, 49. Minus 32 plus 9. 24 minus 15. Okay. So this should be a result. Okay. In this process, only lower limit you will not be able to know. This should be actually -1 it is. Correct? 0, 1, 2. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
So I guess linear convolution for only one case we did, which is for both are finite signals. Okay.
Okay, sir.
I want you to practice as many examples as possible. I will also share this PPT which is there with me along with my PDF document. It will help you to understand a better way. Okay. I think linear convolution is not given here. Only circular convolution is given. I will try to see linear convolution document also. I will share that also. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay, sir.
And one more thing. Tomorrow at what time? Just let me first stop the recording.